Hello, my name is Nancy Tucker, and I'm the Reference and Instruction Librarian at Jacksonville University. And in this video, I would like to share some of our business resources to help you with your research in business. So first, let's start by going to the library website. So when you're doing research, especially when you're off campus, you always want to log in through MyJU. So from Jacksonville University's website, I'm going to go to MyJU to log in. So our resources are only available for current students, faculty, and staff, and that's why we have to log in through MyJU. So once we enter our username and password in our MyJU username, so we're just going to scroll down to the application section, and we're going to click on library.ju.edu. So this authenticates us as a current JU user. All right, so here on the library website, anytime you're doing research, you always want to start with research and research guides. So I'm going to go to research and research guides. And depending on your class or your major, you will find a research guide to match your assignment. So for this class, we're going to go to business and look at the business databases. So under business, we're going to open up the business research guide. Notice we have databases, books and ebooks, journals, web resources, and even information for citing your sources. So we're going to start by looking at the databases section of this research guide. We also have some databases here which are very helpful if you're searching a business and you want to reach a specific company. So all of these are excellent databases to use, and they all will provide you different information. So for instance, Value Line will give you more information on financial investment. So if you're in a finance class, Value Line is great for looking up stocks and other information related to that. Capital IQ is a really great database for looking up a company, and there's also lots of financial information. It is a very detailed database that I highly recommend. Mergent Online, let's just click on that one and I'll show you an example of how you would research a company. So all you do is type in the name of the company. So let's search Mattel. This is a company that I usually search. Mattel, Hasbro. Let's click on Mattel and find out more information about this business. So now we know who the key executives are. We can even see their salary. We've got financial information. All of this information is public because Mattel is a public company, publicly traded. So they're required every year to provide reports to the Securities and Exchange Commission. And so all of that public information about this company is available in this database, and it's very easy to find. So if we go under company financials, we can see how well this company is doing. So we've got all their financial information, which may or may not be useful for this class, but it may be useful in another class if you're researching a company and want to know how well they're doing or how maybe they need to improve. So we've got that there. There's lots of information in here. You can even find their competitors. So that's also available. Let's see. The filings would be those Security and Exchange filings through the Security Exchange Commission. So usually it would be a 10K or those filings that are required by the government. So let's see if we can get that to open up. So it's taking just a minute. Okay, so here we go. So we've got our 10Ks, which are basically the annual reports. So those are published annually, but then also they do quarterly reports as well. So all of that information, it is also published on Edgar, which is a government website, but it's also combined in a lot of the business databases, and they're a lot easier to use than the government websites sometimes. So keep that in mind. We've got the number of employees, the industry. So if you want to do industry research, we've got, this is from the dolls and stuffed toys industry. So we've got our SIC code. But there's also a NAICS code associated with that with every business has a NAICS code, which is the North American Industry Classification System. So anytime you're looking up information regarding a company, check out our business database. This is just one of those phenomenal business databases that we have available from the library. Actually what you'll find is a lot of these databases will have similar information. So Hoover's will have a lot of the same information, but they may have also value-added features. So it looks like in Hoover's we also have SWOT reports, which are those strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for each company. And a lot of times your business professor will want you to analyze a company and analyze their strengths and their weaknesses, their opportunities, and threats. So keep these in mind when you're doing research. Even if you're just researching an industry, you can even research an industry using these databases. Let's look up first research, and let's do an industry search. I'm going to submit to gain access to the database. I'm going to type in toy industry. Here we've got toy and game manufacturing, so I'm going to click on that. This is going to give me an industry profile for this industry. So let's see what we can find out about this industry. All right, so we've got an industry overview that's basically explaining the industry, who are the top competitors in this industry. We've got the industry growth rating, which according to this database is low. So this is also good information if you're considering investing in a specific company or a specific industry and you want to do industry research on that specific industry. We've got industry forecast. It shows you a timeline of the last few years and then also projects into the future. Critical issues related to this industry. What are the critical issues? Reliance on contractors is a critical issue, especially international contractors. Demand tied to demographics is also a critical issue related to this industry. We've also got financial information, which we looked at in the previous databases, executive insight, and then sometimes your professor may ask you to think about opportunities for a specific industry or company. So these are all examples of opportunities for a specific industry. Creating educational toys, online gaming, addressing childhood obesity, and things like that. So these are just some examples of opportunities in the specific toy and game manufacturing industry. All right, so I did want to highlight those databases that are very important for looking up company information if you're ever doing company or industry research. And if you need research assistance, I'm going to go back to the library homepage and show you how you can reach out to a librarian. So you can access us online through our virtual chat. All you do is click, and it's super easy. We can speak with you through chat, or we can share screens or share our microphones. And so it's a really easy way to chat with a librarian. Another way you can reach out to a librarian is by using the Book a Librarian link. This is where you will go to make an appointment to meet with a librarian. If you're not available during those 9 to 3 hours, you can make an appointment to meet with a librarian. Just let us know who you are, what you're working on, and you can even request a librarian by name. My name is Nancy Tucker. I'm the reference and instruction librarian, but Aaliyah is also very familiar with our business databases. She is a business liaison, so either of us would be glad to help you with your research. We can meet with you online through Blackboard or by email. All right, well, that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you today. So if you need help with your research, definitely reach out to us and we will be glad to help you with your research. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.